Hello everyone, I'm Wasmatic, and if you haven't been here before, where have you been? Bit of a change from the norm for me today. I'm starting, as of yesterday's decision, to not pursue making any more video guides for The Division. I have been looking at other games that I've been involved with and playing on the periphery of my main games, and I thought I would do a little bit of an introduction to how I got into playing the game called Star Citizen, which, if you haven't heard of it, where have you been? I mean, this thing has been all over the press. So for those of you that don't know, Star Citizen is a game which is being created by Chris Roberts, who's from the UK. In fact, I think him and his brother Erin are from just up the road near where I live in the sunny northwest of the UK, around Manchester, Cheshire area. And the game is basically an open world, if you can use that term, an open universe approach to a space sim. So Chris Roberts, who some of you may know, was responsible for the development of Starlancer, Freelancer, and Wing Commander. So Chris Roberts originally developed Wing Commander, Starlancer, and Freelancer many moons ago, and had a fantastic idea for a game, Star Citizen, and as I understand the story goes, went to plenty of publishers to say, I've got this idea for a game, are you interested? And publishers, being as they are these days, I'm not going to name any, we all know who the big ones are, all went, you must be joking, wouldn't touch that with a barge pole. Too big, too innovative, too many unknowns, it doesn't follow a simple formula of DLC, create some loot, DLC, create some more loot, DLC, create some more loot, and thanks for the cash. So Chris Roberts, God love him, decided to go onto Kickstarter, I think it was, and start crowdfunding for his fantastic idea. And as we sit here today, I think 4 years down the line, he's up to somewhere around $111 million US, $111.5 million US, I don't know, but it's a lot of cash. And as this game developed, a lot of my gaming friends had all said to me, you should really get into this, you'll love it, Star Citizen's going to be great. And I've always been one of those old cynics that said, yeah, vaporware, they're going to take your money and sod off, you know. They're going to run away and you're going to be left with nothing. Anyway, so one of my friends, Dan, hello Dan, big hello to you, decided that he was so convinced that I would like the game, he bought it for me. And one day it sent me a message saying, what's your login, that you can log into the game even if you haven't pledged or funded. He said, what's your login details, because I created an account, and the ship appeared in my hangar, and I said, thanks for that, mate, that's great. And a week later I was browsing through my account and I saw underneath the ship it said game package, digital download for Star Citizen, digital download for Squadron 42, which is the single player version of the game in the same universe, kind of. And I went, oh. So I sent him a message and said, did you buy me this? And he went, yeah, I was so convinced you were going to like it, and they've split the games now into, so you have to buy Squadron 42 and Star Citizen separately. I was so convinced you would like it, I bought it, because I thought you couldn't, it was too good an opportunity to say no. So those are the kinds of friends I like. Thanks, Dan. Big thank you for that. Since then, I have obviously felt compelled to have a look in more depth at the game, and I'm stunned at the scale and the ambition of the vision that Chris Roberts and everyone at Clan Imperium Games has. Absolutely fantastic, and it's won me over, so I have subsequently pledged, don't tell my wife, I have subsequently pledged quite a bit of money in buying ships, upgrading the original game package that my friend Dan bought me. And it's brought me to this point now where Star Citizen will not be out for quite some time, possibly years, but I'm still hooked. So, background, that's my journey into the verse, if you like. So the background to the game, you can see here, Robert Space Industries, it's robertspaceindustriescom if you want to go and have a look at it. My journey was as simple as creating an account and having those game packages pledged to me. If you're interested in getting involved and having a look, you go to the robertspaceindustriescom website, go to the Star Citizen link there, and select this, Enlist. And once you select that, then you will be taken to a screen where you can register, create an account, and you can download the game. Now, you do not have to pledge any money, as far as I understand it, you do not have to pledge any money to download the game and go in and have a look. The game is in alpha at the moment, and I stress there are lots of bugs, but you will see the vision. You will get a sense, if you look around and read the forums and watch the YouTube channel for Star Citizen, you will get a sense of what the ambition is. You effectively can go anywhere, do anything. You can get involved in combat, you can get involved in science, in research, in exploration, which is what my passion's going to be. I want to explore. And the ships and the way you kit out your ships will support the career professions, the careers that you take within the Star Citizen universe, or in the verse, as is the commonly applied phrase. So, if you're interested in taking a look, start off by going to robertspintspaceindustries.com, the Star Citizen link, and then list. Once you've done that, you can download the game, get involved, have a look. You will be able to access Arena Commander, which is a combat space sim combat where you can access a number of different ships and fly them. You get in the persistent universe, which is the open world. I'll use that phrase, even though it's not a world, but it's the open world version of the game. It's still Arena Commander is the simulated space combat. You can get involved in fighting aliens, and you can get involved. I can't remember the name of them. Vandal Swarm. You can play Vandal Swarm, which is fighting against AI. You can play against each other, or you can just free fly and just fly around and see how the ships work. They are staying true to what are the physics of spaceflight, and also in the game the scale is enormous, but they will also have planetary landings. Exploration will involve looking at alien artifacts, finding jump coordinates and selling them for money, selling the data for money. The game is vast, and it would take far too long for me to tell you everything that there is in the game, and the best thing to do is read up on it. So this is the first in a number of series. I'm going to talk through how I got into the verse. So I got to this point where my friend Dan had very kindly pledged me a package. So in terms of Star Citizen, if you're looking to pledge, you can go to the where is it? The store link, and you can look at game packages. So if you yourself decided that you wanted to invest in the game, and there are two games now separately. There is Squadron 42, which you can see there is a standalone pledge. I've put these prices in US dollars. So you could, if you decided that you like the game and you want to invest in the development of the game, you can buy a starter package. So the starter package will give you access to the digital download of either Squadron 42 or Star Citizen. Now this is where it starts to get more interesting. If you download Squadron 42, you will see it's a single player encounter. If you click through onto the link, you will get Squadron 42 digital download. That single player game is tentatively scheduled for release later this year. They are making incredible leaps forward at the office in Wilmslow in the UK from Foundry 42, part of Clyde Empyrean Games, and it's astonishing, and it's going to be a great single player experience in the Star Citizen universe. In terms of the broader persistent universe, as it's called, you can all you will need to do is buy a package, and you can see here there are starter packages where you get the ship as well. So if you invest in a starter package, when you log back into the game on your account, you will have that ship in your hangar. You will have that ship which you can fly around and use. Now there are starter ships. The game packages you can buy at the moment really only have fairly small ships, and each ship has a very different specific purpose. So for example, I want to explore, and my friend Dan originally bought me the Aurora MR package. I think that one. It was the combined one. You can buy the combined one there if you like. So I decided to upgrade, and I've upgraded to a Freelancer DUR, which is an exploration ship. I've subsequently bought a Constellation Aquila, which is a bigger exploration ship. I am waiting for the Carrack. So to start off, if you wanted to pledge a little bit of money and get a ship and fly around in the alpha version of the game, go to the here we go, the store, and go to game packages. Now, if you have an account and you've pledged and you think, do you know what, I'd like to access another ship in my account, you can then so there are concept sales where you will get a ship that's sold at the point of concept, and you invest money in that concept sale, and you will not see the ship for quite some time, but once that ship's available, it's yours, and you will have that, and that will carry through into the main game when it's released at formal release. You can also buy ships, and this is where you are inundated with choices. So you will see the ships here. you scroll down, I hate to say it, bought a Starfarer recently and invested in one of those. That ship is fantastic. I bought the standard Starfarer, which is a refueling and transport. I have also, you can see that all of the ships have different purposes. I want a Carrack exploration ship, but at this point in time, it's been up for concept sale and it's not come up for normal sale, so I'm waiting for that. Normally when you buy at concept you'll get lifetime insurance on your ship as well, because in the game if your ship goes, it's gone. So there we go. So you have these options. You can buy a game package, you can have a free account and just play around and see what it's like. You can buy a game package, fly around there and get your own ship. You can upgrade the ship, so if you're thinking about if you have a ship from the basic game package and you want to change it, there is an option there under the store for ship upgrades. And then what you can do is choose the ship. So I could choose a ship from my hangar. So I've got the Starfarer, the prices of upgrading. So let's say I wanted to upgrade the 315P, which is the single pilot exploration ship, and I can choose. There are a number of options. Hopefully here. I can upgrade to the 325, the Gladius, the Cutlass. These are more combat focused ships. I'm not going to. So there you go. First video is how do you get into the game? How did I get into the game? Next video I'm going to look at when you log into the game, what are the options for you at the moment, and then talk about the broader vision for the game. I think any of the guys I know who subscribe to my channel at the moment will probably love, I think, this sort of encounter. It's very much along the lines of an RPG, but the vision is much broader than we would get with most RPGs that are out there from major publishers at the moment. That's it. I'm going to stop talking for now because that's 12 minutes and you've heard quite enough from me. Look forward to seeing you on the next one, where I'll cover off what happens when you log in. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe because I'll love you forever.